He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe. We all remember the giants of 80s animation, but what about the ones hiding in the weird corners of your memory? The cartoon about a teenager who turns into a car, the living Rubik's Cube with a disembodied face, the space dinosaurs who could transform. Here's the thing. You didn't imagine them, they were real. And today, we're proving it. These are 8 bizarre 80s cartoons that animation history tried to bury. Shows so strange they feel like fever dreams brought on by too much sugary cereal.
It was deliberate?
Yes, I approve. Boulder, 5,000 years old.
Get ready, because this trip down memory lane is about to get very, very weird. Number 8. The Wuzzles.
Here in the land of was, they're having twice the fun, 'cause every single thing is really 2 in 1. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and when you add it up, you get a lot of that. Ooh, they got originality.
Now, in 1985, Disney decided to play mad scientist and asked, what if we just mashed 2 animals together? The result was The Wuzzles, a show set on the Isle of Wuz, populated by hybrid creatures such as Bumble Lion, half bumblebee, half lion, and Butterbear, butterfly plus bear. These short, round, colourful creatures all had little wings and lived in a world of appleberries and telephonographs. With books and stuffed animals flooding stores, Disney clearly wanted the next Care Bears-level toy craze. So why did it vanish? Well, it premiered the exact same day and time as Adventures of the Gummy Bears. Disney basically sabotaged itself. With only 13 episodes, The Wuzzles became one of Disney's shortest-running series, a biological experiment that couldn't find its footing, leaving behind only faint pastel-colored memories. Number 7. Rubik, the Amazing Cube.
Everything in our life is colorful, magical, lovable. Rubik is our friend.
At the peak of the Rubik's Cube craze in 1983, some TV executive apparently shouted, "Get me a cartoon about a Rubik's Cube." And Rubik, the Amazing Cube, was born. So the show followed a magical living Rubik's Cube that fell from an evil magician's carriage and was found by 3 kids. But here's the catch. Rubik only came to life when his colors were solved. Once aligned, he'd grow a creepy disembodied face and gain powers like flight and telekinesis. The rest of each episode was kids frantically keeping him solved while the magician hunted them down. The premise was a narrative nightmare. Your hero loses all his powers every time someone bumps into him. Part of a block with Pac-Man, it was pure trend chasing. After 13 episodes, the show was scrambled and tossed into the forgotten toy chest of television history. Number 6. Tiger Sharks.
You got a tiger by the tail. Hold on, tiger sharks, tiger sharks. Look for a spaceship with a sail and hold on, tiger sharks, tiger sharks. Hold on, tiger sharks.
If it works on land, do it underwater. That was apparently the logic behind Tiger Sharks, Rankin Bass's 1987 follow-up to Thundercats and Silverhawks. On the planet Watero, human researchers used the fish tank machine to transform into half-human, half-marine creature hybrids. Team leader Mako became part shark, part dolphin, and Walro, well, you can kinda guess. They fought villains like T-Ray the Manta Ray and space pirate Captain Bizarrely, who ironically had a crippling fear of water. The problem? It felt too familiar. Same voice actors as Thundercats, nearly identical plots. This was the 3rd series in the studio's Animal Hero trilogy, and the concept felt watered down. The toy line flopped. The Tiger Shark swam into obscurity after 1 season, proof that you can take a formula too far. Number 5. Galaxy High School.
Everybody thought he'd go real far, but he didn't get a thing from the classes he took. You know, he just wasn't interested in his books.
Okay, so high school drama in space. Created by pre-Home Alone Chris Columbus in 1986, Galaxy High School followed two human exchange students on the asteroid Flutor. Popular jock Doyle and shy bookworm Amy find their social statuses completely flipped among the alien student body. Amy becomes popular while Doyle becomes an outcast. The school was filled with surreal characters. Milo DeVenus, the six-armed class president, Gilda Gossip with multiple mouths for spreading rumors, and Bowie Bubblehead, a girl with an actual bubble for a head. Animated in Japan, it was one of America's early anime-style series with a surprisingly clever take on high school tropes. Despite its creativity and talent, Galaxy High lasted only 13 episodes, a casualty of crowded Saturday morning lineups. Its quirky alien students remain frozen in the 1986 school year, remembered by few but forgotten by most. We're halfway through, and your brain is probably starting to hurt from these half-remembered fever dreams. If you're enjoying this weird journey through animation history, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss what forgotten gems we're digging up next. Now, let's dive in to the truly bizarre. Number 4. Kid Video.
Mari se dirige a los calabozos. No. ¡Atrápenla ahora!
Maris, contigo uno se deleita la pupila.
Lo dices por compromiso. Pero Whis está en problemas, se está acelerando.
This might be the most aggressively 80s thing ever created. In 1984, riding the MTV wave, producers created a show about a band trapped inside music video dimensions. That show was Kid Video. Each episode started with live-action footage of teen rock band, Kid, Carla, Ash, and Wiz practicing in a garage. Then cartoon villain Master Blaster appears in a mirror, zaps them into an alternate dimension called the Flip Side, and transforms them into cartoons to become his musical slaves. The format was insane. Hybrid live-action and animation featuring popular music videos that characters used to distract enemies. The band even recorded their own songs, turned into music videos at each episode's end. It was sensory overload. Breakdancing, skateboards, neon colors, and surreal art that faded away like a forgotten B-side track. Pure 80s chaos. Number 3. Dino Saucers.
The dinosaurs have gone back to their old jobs!
Excellent! While they're occupied with their silly little day-to-day lives, we will grab the Dino Sorcerer and the Dino Sorceress!
Dinosaurs are cool. Space aliens, cool. Why not combine them? That was the logic behind 1987's Dino Saucers. So, talking anthropomorphic dinosaurs from outer space crash land on Earth. The heroic Dino Saucers team up with teenagers called the Secret Scouts to fight the evil Tyrannos, led by the tyrannical Genghis Rex. But wait, there's more. The Dino Saucers could dino-volve, transforming into bigger, primitive dinosaur forms while staying intelligent. The villains had a ray gun that could devolve enemies into mindless beasts. It was an explosion of everything 80s kids wanted: aliens, dinosaurs, and transformation sequences. Despite a massive 65-episode run, Dino Saucers never hit the mainstream. The planned Galoob toy line was never widely released, and without toys, 80s cartoons died. The show became just another fossil in the cartoon graveyard. Number 2. Bionic 6.
Family with unbelievable powers, each one different, each one with superhuman abilities that takes them on fantastic adventures.
In the 80s, even family life wasn't safe from sci-fi enhancement. Meet the Bionic 6. Premiering in 1987, the Bennetts were a normal family until a ski trip accident involving alien radiation forced doctors to give them bionic powers to survive. Led by Dad Jack, Bionic 1, the family became a superhero team. Mother 1, Sport 1, Rock 1, IQ, and Karate 1, each with unique abilities. They fought evil Dr. Scarab in what was basically the $6 Million Man Meets Family sitcom. Animated by legendary Japanese studio TMS Entertainment, it had a distinct high-quality look and ran for 65 episodes with a killer theme song. But it aired at odd times, couldn't compete with bigger names, and the toys never caught on. The Bennett family eventually powered down, becoming a beloved but mostly forgotten piece of superhero history. Number 1. Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light.
It is a time when magic is more powerful than science, and only those who control the magic control destiny. They are the visionaries.
Our number one spot goes to a cartoon so ambitious, so unique, and so utterly 80s, it was destined to burn bright and fade fast. In 1987, Hasbro unleashed Visionaries, Knights of the Magical Light. On planet Prismos, the age of technology suddenly ends, forcing everyone to rediscover forgotten magic. Knights who proved their worth gained powers in two forms: holographic animal totems they could physically transform into, and magical staffs activated by reciting rhyming spells. The heroic spectral knights battled the evil Darkling Lords with ancient magic and futuristic armor. The concept was stunning. Fantasy meets sci-fi, and the holographic toys were groundbreaking. But that was its downfall. The hologram technology made action figures way more expensive than competitors. The show lasted only 13 episodes, too expensive and high concept for its time. Visionaries was a brilliant flash of light that disappeared almost instantly, making it the ultimate bizarre cartoon you'll swear was just a fever dream. From puzzle cubes with godlike powers to bionic families fighting evil, the 1980s was an experimental and wonderfully weird decade for animation. For every He-Man, there was a Rubik, the amazing cube, pushing the boundaries of what cartoons could be. They may have been forgotten by the mainstream, but they live on in the fuzzy corners of our childhood memories. Tributes to a time when no idea was too strange to animate. Which of these triggered an instant flashback for you? What forgotten show did we miss? Drop your answers in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the bizarre, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep your memories weird.